What's up guys, Nate here, welcome back to another video. Today's very exciting because we're starting the process of building my mini moto track for my electric pit bikes. Alright, so I'm going to hop on my golf cart here and head out to the woods and try to scout out a good spot to start. Alright, so I'm almost at the spot where I want to build, or where I think I'll want to build, because there are a lot of trees here. If you can't see them, like, there's quite a bit of trees everywhere. It's that kind of woods, you know, very dense. In general, it's pretty tight, but over here where I'm going, it's a little more open. And I don't mind trees, I think it'd be fun, but it would be hard to make a jump track. Look, it gets more open down here. So I think it's going to be golden. Alright, so I just found the perfect spot for this track. There's a good downhill section where there can be some jumps, and then another flat where there's some rollers, more jumps, some berms. It is going to be epic. Alright, I'm going to set up a time lapse and begin the process of raking it out and kind of just outlining the track. Alright, so I just spent, I don't know, probably the last hour-ish, maybe a little less, doing the outline of the track. I think I'm at a good spot where I'm going to call it. It's right before it gets to the second downhill, but I'm going to walk you guys through it real quick so you can kind of see what I'm thinking. Alright, I am super pumped for this track. I think it's going to be so fun to rip on little electric pit bikes, but once you hit this turn, it's going to launch you right into a nice gap jump over this log. Then you're going to slam on your brakes, hit a nice sharp right-hand berm. That'll put you right between these trees into another jump, and then to a set of rollers, and then after the rollers, you'll hit another berm, sending you back down the hill. Yeah, it should be pretty sick. I am extremely pumped for it, so yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. It's freezing, I'm wet, I'm cold, I'm tired and hungry, so see you guys. Alright, I'm back out here for day 3 of building the track. I'm filming this on the GoPro because I forgot my camera battery all the way back to the house, and I'm not running back to get it. So, I did all this stuff yesterday, nothing's changed. Today I'm going to go back around, do probably all the way down and to the uphill, and maybe the whole uphill, but that might take a while. We'll see. Yeah, I'll probably do that, finish laying out at least the downhill section of the track, and then I will start to dig out what needs to be dug for the berm and everything else. Finished the second section of downhill, and I think I'm going to pause there and start leveling out and benching the ground that needs to be leveled. There's a couple sinkholes, but yeah, I'm going to grab the tool and start cutting away some of this ground to make it a little more level. Most of the downhills I won't do it to. It'll mainly be the berms where the roll, it would be mostly the flat section. And then I'll also do it by the, I'll mostly cut away at all the flat sections where the rollers and jumps are gonna go. And then I'll do most of it by the berms as well. So let's get started. Alright, so I just did just a tiny bit, like 15 minutes of little, just like outlining kind of the berm for the first turn. So this is it. It's really hard to see from this angle, but that's the berm, and it's really small right now, obviously, but I'm gonna have to source some dirt from somewhere else. But I cut away this edge, make it a little sharper, and it still mellows out towards the berm, and then all this is gonna have to be leveled out, which will take forever because I have a shovel. But yeah. So I have to go back home now. My sister's leaving for college and she's gonna leave in an hour. So I have to go say goodbye. But I think that was a successful hour of work out here. You know, little by little, this track will be built. We are back at the trails for day 4, I think this is now. I think today I'm gonna do more of what I was doing yesterday. So I've done all the downhill, is all raked out pretty much, except for one little flat section. So I want to at least frame out the jumps, and then the berms I want to get a little bit dug in, and kind of get this like topsoil layer, all that stuff, this loose stuff I don't really want. I want it to be nice packed dirt, so maybe get rid of some of that, and in general just flatten the whole thing and kind of grade it out. Alright, so I think I'm at a good spot in the amount of dirt I have right now. On the jump, I think I might need a little more, but I can already feel my back screaming at me because that's the hole we dug out of. And yeah, it wasn't fun, but we got a lot of dirt on the track. Should be pretty awesome. I'm gonna rake it out and just try to make a nice mellow, maybe a little kicker so you don't go straight out, because you know there's gonna be a berm right there. So. But yeah, keep building, we'll see what happens. So I just finished the first jump. It is looking magnificent. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I think honestly, I'm not going to build the landing yet till I test ride, but I think you're going to get some good air off this thing. Like, yeah, you're going to get a couple feet off the ground at least, and then it's going to shoot you right into a berm. So I'm going to do the berm next. I might call it there. That took way longer than I thought, so I think I'm only going to do the berm next. I've already been out here for an hour, and it's mainly moving the dirt that takes forever, so the berm, it's going to be a little smaller, but it still could take a while. Alright, so I finished the berm. It took about another hour, so I'm going to call it here. I'm not sure this is going to be the size of the berm forever, but I got to see how much speed I have coming through, how much I really need. I'm probably going to dig a rut in, but this is what I got so far. It doesn't look big, it's not huge. It's dug in a little bit towards it, so it's a nice little berm with a little rut so you can shoot out. But I mean, this is pretty awesome. You got your first jump right here, launches you off to the berm. I am very, very excited. It's not small for what the bike I'm going to be riding on is. This is going to be so fun on these little electric pit bikes. It's just going to be awesome.